Developing versus developed economies. A key pillar of the Great Return philosophy is recognizing the significant advantages that comes from developing economies versus developed economies. One of the major insights which has caused a shift in our thinking and the reason why the Great Return is taking place is because it's become clearer to a lot of us in the diaspora that there are significant economic opportunities that come from investing in a developing economy which are not available in a developed economy. We are realizing that Africa is in a state of development, and that means opportunity for growth and wealth creation. Africa is yet to fulfill its true economic potential, so it means that anyone who chooses to invest in Africa at this early stage of its development will reap significant economic rewards. In developing economies, there is less competition. There are a lot of infant industries and sectors which haven't been fully developed. This provides opportunities for people to create new businesses and set up enterprises without facing significant competition. Our skill sets are also more valuable in developing economies compared to developed economies, because developing economies tend to suffer from skill gaps. From our perspective, we are realizing that our financial capital can travel way further in Africa than it would in the West. We are realizing that we stand a greater chance of being able to start businesses in Africa than we could in the West. We are also becoming increasingly aware of our unfair advantages in relation to the domestic African population. Our exposure to developed economies has allowed us to gain insights into potential business ideas which we can easily replicate in Africa, since such ideas will still be a novelty in Africa. Our ability to recruit a labor force is also significantly cheaper when compared to a developed economy, because labor in developing regions like Africa is significantly cheaper. One of the greatest insights which we have also come to realize is the very fact that Africa's biggest problems are some of its greatest opportunities. The old thinking which drove our desire to move to the developed nations of the West was partly due to the idea of escaping the major problems confronting Africa, which make life very difficult. However, when we combine all the skill sets, expertise, and resources we have managed to acquire, we are now realizing that we can actually solve some of Africa's biggest problems. All great businesses solve great problems, and by embracing the problems of Africa, we are able to develop the solutions which will allow us to set up great businesses. This kind of opportunity is not available in the West, because what characterizes those economies as being developed is that a lot of the major problems in their economies have already been solved. The main economic opportunity that exists in developed economies is from disruptive enterprises which seek to find better solutions that are significantly better than prior solutions that were previously adopted. African economies are nowhere near the stage of development, so they still require initial solutions that are practical and workable, and the mechanism which these solutions are implemented are through enterprises and entrepreneurially inclined individuals. What this also means for us participating in the Great Return is that we have a great opportunity for major wealth creation. Currently, Africa is producing a new class of millionaires and billionaires who made their money from developing innovative solutions to solving some of Africa's biggest problems. And we have a great opportunity to be a part of it.